We just got back from Vermont, running the 21st marathon of the 50 States Marathon Challenge, the 19th state, Vermont City Marathon. Was a lot of fun yesterday. I ate a pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream while running the marathon, and a pint is not that much, but while running a marathon, it's a lot, okay? Because, my stomach already is not the strongest, and lactose while running in the heat. It was not a good mix. All that is to say, I finished the race without any mess ups, which is good. Lots of fun. A new title to add to the repertoire, or whatever the name is. People call me the Ice Cream Man now, so that's a lot of fun. Ice Cream Man, we love you. It's so crazy that when you just stand out just a little bit, right? There's 1,000 runners, and you just have one thing. Immediately, everyone recognizes you. Everyone gives you praise just for doing something exciting. Stand out. Be the one that is different, and you will reap massive benefits. I started working at a job. Last week was my first day, and a week in, I told them that I can't do it, that it's just not for me, I wanted to go into the job to learn a new skill set and make some money, but to be quite honest with you, it's not worth my time. Even if I was making 80 grand a year, I'm not building something for me. And so I could be stacking bread, but I know I have the skill set to do that on my own. Why would I make money for someone else when I could just make the mistakes and learn so I could make the money that they're making instead of making money for them that I could be making for myself? So a lot of realizations this weekend. First and foremost, I need to take the marathons more seriously. Part of that is hinged upon the money, but to be quite honest with you, I should be aiming for ways to make money within the marathons, not outside of it. A job does not make sense. 40 hours a week does not make sense to support the marathons, because then social media gets thrown out the door because I'm exhausted. No productive time is spent during the day growing the social media side of things. Another lesson is that things are not usually how they are perceived. So perception is not reality. Even though it feels like reality, it's false reality. On the way to the airport, I was speeding through torrential downpour. I'm talking a monsoon that came in out of nowhere because I was running late. And another reason why I need to take the marathons more serious, I didn't rent a car ahead of time at the Boston airport, which I got charged for. And I didn't rent a space in a parking lot at the Atlanta airport, which I got charged for. A lot more than I probably should have on both cases. Reserve a spot ahead of time. Do not procrastinate. Because I was speeding through this monsoon trying to find a parking spot because I had an hour until my flight took off to get through security into the gate and then be there 15 minutes early so that the doors wouldn't close, because hour to take off is 45 minutes till doors close. All that is to say, what I learned, perception is not reality, because, even though I thought that the plane was taking off in 45 minutes or doors would be closed, it got delayed for another 3 hours. And if I would have checked my phone, I would have been able to park in a different parking spot because I had a lot of time to just sit at the airport, and so I wouldn't have had to pay such expensive daily rates. It wasn't too bad, but I definitely could have gotten it down by a couple dollars, which your boy needs right now, okay? So anyways, that was a good learning lesson. And then on top of that, it's the stick out from the crowd, do something interesting. Most people are going through life absolutely bored out of their mind, and just a little bit of personality is all you need to, even just a pink shirt, whatever it is. It's like, that dude is doing something different. I like his aura. I like what he's got about him. I'm going to follow him. I'm going to learn from him. Another learning lesson, I guess, would be the fact that I cannot work for someone else. I'm too creative and too independent to work for someone else because, I have the business mindset where I know, for every hour that I work, they're making this much money. Like an employee, just so you know, should give you a 2 to 3 to 5 times to 10 times return on their salary, right? The service you provide them as business is a consistent income, right? The service that they provide you is a return on the income that you pay them, which in most cases is like 2 to 3 times. So if you get paid an 80K salary, you're making your business 240 grand a year. Versus some businesses, you're making them 10x, 12x, 16x. So the business that I was in for the last week, which I will not continue doing, I was making my employer, if that's what we want to call it, 12x return on my successful attempts. Not just my time worked there, but the times that I was successful at my job, that's when he got paid, and that's when I got paid, because it was 100% commission. So, it's a sales job, is what it is, but like, I just know that that's not for me. What's for me is providing value to people, starting a company, leading people, providing value to the customer and to my employees and to my investors, if there are any. The ICE model, investors, customers, employees. Don't forget the middleman, the employees. Too many people think that it's just the first two. Not enough people think that you have to provide value to your employees as well. That's why I was saying that. But anyways, lots of learning lessons from this past weekend. And honestly, from the marathon itself, that was kind of crazy because I ran a 4-hour, 20-minute marathon. It was not that fast. My mind gave me every excuse to start walking. I ran 50 miles last week, a week ago yesterday. And then yesterday, I was walking at mile 18. Like, I know I'm capable of more, but my mind is just gripping onto every single thing. And as soon as you stop once, you're done for, right? It's like, oh man, I'm starting to get, slower. I'm starting to hurt. Like, oh, let me just stretch out for a second. It's like, nope, you're done. It's going to hurt either way. You might as well just push through the pain. And so the moment that you stop, you've lost the race. Because sleeping in my car the night before, driving for 3 hours after taking a 2-hour long flight. So basically sitting in a car for like the entire day, the day before. Waking up all throughout the night, eating the pint of ice cream, it being way too hot outside for Vermont. Like all these different reasons that are viable excuses, but they're not reasons. It's not that, oh, I'm eating this ice cream so I should be able to walk. It's like, no, you took on this challenge, man. Get through it. Stop being a BITC bleep. So, I need to learn how to be better and how to be stronger, how to push through those scenarios, because like, who am I if I'm running a marathon and I'm allowing myself to make excuses? And then as well, like, I'm not even training during the week, I'm doing like a mile a day, no speed training, no stretching, no exercises like lifting weights. So I don't know, lots of things to figure out. This challenge is definitely forcing me to confront the fact that I am not handling social media correctly. I'm not posting near enough videos. I don't have a system. I'm literally just going out there and filming random clips, coming home, not knowing what to do with it. So that's one side of things, is that if I want to succeed on social media, I got to have a plan that this week I'm filming this YouTube video and these 3 TikToks, and that's all that I need to film. And then as well, I don't even know what I was going to finish that phrase with, so we're just going to leave it there. That a lot needs to change, I'm only 19 states through the 50 States Marathon Challenge, about 5 months through the year. So I've got 6.5 more months. Realistically, only like 6. So I've got half of a year to wildly change everything. So this is going to be fun. And I think I have what it takes. I know that I have what it takes. Will I take the action? That's what I have to ask myself. I know I have the capability. Will I act on it? And so that'll be the challenge for this week, is how can I start to take massive action? Stop talking, start doing. Do more than you speak. So I'm gonna eat this chicken. Look at it. Oh my goodness. And pass out asleep. And then wake up tomorrow morning to finish the table that I worked so hard on. I'm so ready for the good life. But this is the price to pay to get there, to push through the entrepreneurial journey. $0 in the bank account. Somehow make it happen, right? Because you'll be the only one that will make it happen. Everyone else will get a job and forget about the dream and settle for Netflix, ice cream, and a little bit of extra weight. But not me, folks. I took off movies this year for the entire year, which I'll make a full video about. And no ice cream, because I had some yesterday morning. And the extra pounds of weight. I am getting a little bit, not chubby, just like skinny fat. So there's so many things that need to change. I'll build the social media by lifting weights and documenting my marathon process better, while also documenting how I'm making money. We'll figure out a way to do all that slowly. Why not us?